for the third time lucky, I hope. There you go. Let's go. So, rotational jumps for 50 seconds one way, and then 50 seconds the other way, obviously. Yep, let's go the other way. Get some height so you can turn, or you have enough space and time in the air to rotate. Into press ups will be next. Walk out, press, and march with your hands back up. And when you do that, you aim to keep the back straight. Feeling the stretch on the hamstring. Don't forget your bum when doing the press up. All that you know very well. Single leg squats. Sit down, back up again for 15 seconds on one side, and then 15. And now on the other side. Brace the core, push for the heel. Just check the time here. Perfect, that's done. Scissors or flutter kick. Get some tempo, momentum, range. I know it's the third set for you guys, but that is where you start asking your muscles in the body questions in regards to whether can you sustain good right form in the rowing task as well as general exercises. That's done. Got Bulgarian. So you got the supine flexions first. So on your backs. Hamstring, glute engage through that suspending or stabilizing leg. Swap sides. And then deep hip flexor action in that thigh that is flexing and moving all the time. Perfect. All right, let's go into the full sit-up. Ahead of Bulgarian split squats. Very good, let's move on to them now. Weaker, least stable side first, if you got one. Swap sides. Pike press will be in 3, 2, 1. Very fast step here. Pace yourself on this one. It's a bit harder than it looks. Keep it vertical. You want to push back up towards the ceiling. Very good. Done. Hamstring walk next. And then march away with your heels in touch with the floor, hips high. Restore that height on the hip. Down. Now we go to the mountain climbers to get some intensity, heart rate elevated again. Ten more seconds. And done. Reverse lunges. Same thing as with the Bulgarian split squat. More confident side should be the last. Swap sides. Russian twist in 5 seconds. Done. Let's go. V-sit, i.e. knees off the ground, heels off the ground, straight back, rotating the entire triangle. Keep going, keep that momentum. We got adductor clams now. So, hard exercise, especially for that second leg. As you do the other side. Later, that last 10 seconds feels like a good burn. 5 more seconds before we swap. Yep. Three, two, one, perfect. Burpees. Again, restoring that intensity. Another 10 seconds. Keep that pace. Flip the knees, then feet up, straight body to get some height off the ground. Well done. Next we've got plank rotations. Onto the elbows, then rotate. Three, two, one. Really good. We've got jumping lunges next for 30 seconds. Let's bite in, go for the intensity. Remember, this is only for 30. Then you've got the core exercise, and then 1 more minute of activity after. Directness, off we go on the backs. Some extra weight on the legs where you can. And done. Squat series to finish it. So 20 seconds of air squats, then 20 seconds of 90-degree hold. Hold now. Okay, and jump for the remaining 20 seconds. And done. Well done, guys. Have some water. And since we recorded our last set, we're going to go through the full stretch quickly. 10 minutes of remaining sort of time here. First thing I would like you to do is a bit of a, flossing, and sort of the idea is that we get the nerves moving and decrease the tension around the muscle. So some of you may have some back, leg, or shoulder, and all sorts from increased sitting time in front of the desk and the monitors. So we're going to go cat camel sort of double stretch with a head extension. So I need to pull it to anything extreme, just perform flexions and entire extensions of the spine, coming from the cervical spine down to the coccyx. Very good. That takes us to the pigeon and the lat stretch. Hold for somewhere between 15 and 30 seconds. You can repeat it again if you like. Well, at that time, we'll switch to the other side. Remember, you want to side bend to the opposite side that you're stretching the glute to stretch your lats. Okay, swap. Very good. That takes us to the adductor stretch. So the inner thigh, straight back, one leg straight, one leg bend, and then basically pull your body backwards without rounding the lower back. Hold there. Should feel stretching the inside of the thigh. Swap sides. Very good. Calf stretch next. So pike press position. Put one calf into stretch by bringing the heel down to the floor, and the other segment, i.e. the other leg, will go on top of the calf. Swap sides. Very good. The hip flexor stretch next. We'll bend to the side. Same on the other side. Slowly inhaling and exhaling to get the heart rate back to normal pace. hamstring. We can do this again on all four, since we've done most of those stretches. Go on your toes, and then downward dog, and then back to normal. I'll hold it for about 10 seconds. Remember, back needs to be as straight as it can possibly be. Obviously, if you got your hands a little bit higher than the shoulder, you'll bring the head in between the shoulders to stretch your upper back as well. Okay, we're now going to do scorpion to stretch the pec. So both sets of the elbows on the floor here, and then bring the leg to the opposite side. That will stretch the, at the moment here, will stretch my right pec. Very good, swap sides. Keep both elbows on the floor. Very good. What we've got left is obviously the neck stuff. So we'll go for hand under the bum on one side, the other side brings the head to the side bend, and it has to be neutral, drawing that shoulder down. Okay, after 15 seconds, we're going to rotate the head to the opposite armpit and then drive that head down. And again, shoulder down to the floor. Same thing on the other side. So we start with the neutral position of the head. Then we're going to bring it into side flexion or side bend with the shoulder going down. And then back to the neutral position. Now from the neutral, we're going to rotate it all the way to the opposite side. Bring the shoulder down and stretch what we call the levator scapular muscle, which connects your neck to the inside shoulder blade, essential muscle and the most dysfunctional on your outside when you row, simply because of the traveling shoulder at the catch and the tension in the neck when we have shoulders slightly raised. Okay, so the way you'll work on that muscle is the stretch and then correction, technical correction. Every time you weight bear here on the outside arm, you're gonna, every time you have a bit of a load, you're gonna try to search for that shoulder to be back in the position, and then obviously apply the force. Try not to hyperextend the neck. Think about double chin. Think about squeezing an apple between the sternum and the neck. Right, I hope that was useful. This is us.